Hi guys, Taylor here, and today we're going to talk about one of the key fundamentals to hitting driver further than you've ever hit it before. Just like that. Okay, so a lot's made about the golf swing, about how different the golf swing is with driver as opposed to irons. And what I really want to focus on today is how we're going to maximize driver by hitting up on the ball correctly through impact. So, when the ball's on the floor with an iron, I completely agree that we need to hit down on the golf ball. But when the ball with driver, we need to tee the ball up in the air and catch it on the way up in order to maximize our launch angle, reduce our spin, and really increase that distance to our optimum. So a couple of things in setup that we're looking to do that will then help create that change of angle of attack with the club. Now, for me, most golfers with driver tee the ball too low, which straight away creates them hitting down on the golf ball a lot, reduces a huge amount of loft on the club, and they never really get the ball up and flying. So before we even get to how we stand to the golf ball, if you are somebody who wants to maximize those drives and probably hit it a little bit straighter doing this, the first thing I want you to do is tee the ball up high. Now, as a general rule, a lot of people say half the ball above the top of the club head. You know, I'd like to see more than that. I'd like to see 3/4 of the ball, maybe even the full golf ball up there. Now, concern for a lot of you with that is, well, when I swing, will I not just go straight underneath the golf ball and pop it up in the air? Yes, you will if you still hit down. So once we've teed the ball up, one thing we're going to look to do is we're going to make sure then that the ball position is more kind of opposite the left armpit, kind of just opposite inside the left heel. Now, the idea with the ball position being further forward is that as you swing, the low point of your golf swing is fairly central in your stance. Therefore, the club should be tracking back up slightly by impact. And we're not talking about huge number of degrees up. You know, I mean, generally speaking, your long drive guys are kind of 4 to 6 degrees up. So it's only a small amount, but it makes a huge difference. Teeing the ball higher as well and hitting up is also going to encourage us to hit it a little bit out of the top half of the face, which is slightly going to decrease the backspin. If we hit the ball low on the face, the ball will tend to track more towards the center with gear effect and increase backspin. So we're going to move the ball forward. Now, we also need to get a little bit of spine tilt. Now, I do think that because for a right-handed golfer, your right hand is lower than your left, there will be an element of tilt to that spine. But I want to just increase that a little bit. So get from where you would normally be, and then just slightly feel that that spine tilts away from the target. Again, all that's going to do is it's going to make sure the bottom of the swing's back behind the ball, and that's going to enable you to then catch the ball on the way up, and that higher tee is going to encourage that slightly higher strike on the face as well. So, also that little bit spine tilt, for me, will help you deliver the club a little bit more from the inside and swing the club a little bit more to the right to help catch the ball on the way up. So, we're looking to pop that tee height up. I mean, to begin with, it will feel out of your comfort zone, but don't be afraid in practice to really exaggerate that tee height. Then we're going to make sure that ball position is forward. For some of you guys, even kind of left heel might kind of feel like it's all the way up here. It's not, and if you're not sure on that, try and get yourself in front of a mirror or kind of get some feedback off somebody, or if you need to, you could pop something down on the ground just to give you a little bit of feedback. So tee it high, ball forward, and then from our normal position, we're just going to tilt that spine slightly more away from the target, and then from there, if you want to hit it as far as you can, you need to swing as quick as you can. Put those few tips in there, guys. That's going to help you hit up on the golf ball. If you can hit up on the golf ball and maintain that strike with driver, you're going to launch the ball higher than you have in the past. You're going to spin the ball less backspin than you have in the past. And any of you guys who understand club fitting or have watched any of the stuff on YouTube, there's loads of good content out there, will know with driver, to a point, launching it higher, spinning it less will maximize distance. But the key, like I said, is to feel that you hit up on the ball with driver. So guys, I hope that's helped you lot. Any of you guys who have been unsure may have heard of I need to hit up on it but haven't really understood the concept as to why, and most importantly how to do it. Hopefully that will help you do that, and hopefully you will then see longer and more accurate tee shots than you've ever seen before. As ever guys, really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. Leave any comments below, let me know if this has helped. Might be something you were already doing and slipped out of the good habit. Subscribe to the channel if you don't already. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here in the future. Stay in contact.